going up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was a couple times a day it was up around about 60 something percent. It dropped all the way back down to like maybe 10 to 5%. But I just kind of stuck it out. And then I'm getting back up to that certain percent. I said, man, I'm just take profits
Gotcha.
and go from there. So
Okay. Cool, cool, good stuff. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
Billy, good evening, everybody. Billy, I think there is a way. In fact, I know it is a way to stop. I gotta shift through some stuff, and I'll find it for you.
yeah, I know you could put a stop loss in, but with Thinkorswim, I like to put in like a stop loss and also where you can get out at the same time. You can figure that out where like I could do with an OCO on the Thinkorswim active trading. If you can figure that out, let me know. That'd be great.
Okay, cool, good stuff, good stuff. Anyone else wins, losses, draws? Anyone else? Good stuff, Billy. Anyone else wins,
Yeah, I got
losses,
one
draws?
for you, Chris.
All right,
I got
let's
a
go.
story for you. So, last Monday we spoke. Tuesday, I got to where I was $400 away from closing out, funding another eval account. And I didn't like Tuesday's action at all, so I didn't trade. I was just waiting for the right setup. Wednesday, this is on ES or so, I guess like SPY.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like Wednesday at all either, so I wasn't touching anything.
Okay.
And at 12:30 Central Time on Wednesday, I was making a phone call. I was trying to take care of something with the bank for a bill, and was on speakerphone on wait. And while waiting, I fired up TradingView, and at 12:30 is when that market just dropped. It dropped 40 points very quickly. And I was at work. I got up while on speakerphone on hold, looking at the screen. I ran and went and spoke to Damon. I said, Damon, look at this, look at this. And I'm showing him the market is actively crashing these 40 points. And this is a lesson for everybody. Be careful with your phones. Somehow, some way, while touching the screen, while it's crashing downwards, I get in on a max contract call.
What?
And it only took 7 of those points while swiping through my screen to completely destroy that account. So I pouted for 3 days, didn't even check the market Thursday or Friday. Got back today and made $800 today, but thankfully it was just an eval account, not real money. But
Okay.
I have completely disconnected my account from the phone because that's happened to me now, and I only use it for paper trading.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. And it's terrible when you get into a play on accident, or you get into a play trying to get into a put, but you get into a call because you forgot what you had up. So trust me, I've done both of them. It's horrible.
Oh, it hurt my feelings. I pouted. It hurt my feelings.
It definitely does. It definitely does. So you say you made $800 today, though?
Yeah, well, it would have been 1,025, but like you just said, I thought I was getting in on a call and got in on a put and realized that, and negative $225 later, I closed that out. So, yeah, I tell you, that's another lesson right there. You just confirmed it as well.
Yeah.
It happens, people. You double, triple check, all your boxes are checked, and everything's what you want it to be before you hit that buy button.
Oh yeah, because last I think it was last Tuesday or Wednesday, no, last Thursday. When I did it last Thursday, I would have made $4,000. I would have woke up to $4,000. I was planning on swinging the calls because we came down to that trend line on the 4-hour time frame spot, the trend line that we have drawn. Boom! I tried to get into a call, got into puts on accidents. I was like, man, let me go ahead and get out of here with a small loss. Next thing you know, the stock ran all overnight, and I was gonna hold it overnight and woke up to $4,000, but. It happens, right? It happens. Anyone else? Wins, losses, draws before we get started. Anyone else? Anyone else before we get started?
I did want to say one more thing. I know I said it before, but Devon had pointed out something that works on options as well. When you up in your trade, a good way to get out, if you don't want to get out on the limit, is a stop loss, like 1 pip. Man, you secure a lot of your profits, majority of your profits that way. So I've been getting now on the stop loss, like a tight stop loss.
You've been on a stop loss or a trailing stop? Which one?
A stop.
A stop. Okay. Cool. Good stuff. Yeah, definitely, man. It's multiple ways to get out and try to and maximize your profit at the exact same time. Especially if you don't want to hit that sell market. That sell market is gonna eat you alive. Especially if it's something tight. It's definitely gonna eat you alive.
Yeah, the market is a donation button.
It definitely is a donation button. Just giving away all your hard earned work. Just giving it away. And they'll take it too. They'll definitely take it. All right. Anyone else? Okay, so check this out, everybody. So for me today in the market, I closed out in the video trade. Lost like 2,000 on that in the video trade that I closed out. Definitely got caught on I was looking for a bounce over over the weekend. Didn't happen. Closed out. It kind of started pushing up some, but then boom, it fell right back down. So took a loss on that one. That's really all I did for the day. So let's talk about it though. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this market. Are we in for a market crash? Are we in for a market correction? Are we in for an upward push? Are we in for a trend to keep trending upward, right? Where is this market going? How long is it going to take to get there? We want to talk about all those things tonight. We want to go through and break down these stocks and look at everything, right? We want to focus first on SPI, and then we're going to focus on QQQ as well. Okay, so you can focus on SPY and then QQQ, and then we can break down whatever else you guys want to break down, okay? So the main thing is this. The stock market on Friday gave us a huge correction. I mean, at first, when we looked at the stock market on Friday, it looked like it was about to go straight up. It looked like it was about to go straight to the ceiling, to the roof, right? And then next thing you know, boom, the bottom fell out. The bottom fell out. Now, the 1 year, 1 day RSI told us that, hey, it's about to go down. Okay? That's what the 1 year, 1 day RSI was screaming to us. I'm going to show that to you and break down some other things for you on SPY. But it told us that, hey, there's a trend happening and there's some things that's not lining up. Okay? So I want to kind of show you guys those things and we'll go from there. That's dope. You made your money back on those Nvidia calls. Congratulations. Good stuff. Good stuff. Listen, that's why I always tell people, if you lose money trade options, as long as you got money in the game, you can make that money right back. Okay, you can make it right back. All right. So let's break this down right quick. Okay. So first thing first, let's take a look. Let me share my screen. Am I in this particular thing? Yes, I'm in. Let me share my screen. Okay, so right now, what we have here, boom, 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 take that off. Okay, here we go. Okay, so right here on my screen, everybody, we drew this funnel or tunnel, whatever you want to call it, about 3 weeks ago, right? And we said, what did we say, everybody? We said every time this comes down to the white trend line at the bottom, we're looking for what? We're looking for calls. We're looking for a bounce off of it. Everybody, do you guys see how this funnel that we mapped out from January the 5th, the bottom to the top is January the 3rd. We've mapped this out since January, or we mapped it out probably like in February. But look how this line has been respecting the trend line. RTT, respect the trend line. Look how it's respecting the trend line. So today, what happened today, everybody? Look right here. Everyone in here should have this line drew on your screen. Look at what happened today. This is the 4-hour time frame. We bounced off of the trend line again today. Everybody, when we bounced off of that trend line today, what happened? What did it do when we bounced off this trend line?
Bounce.
Bounced and went up. Simple play. Textbook play. Simple play, textbook play. Simple
But
play.
You can do it in a day scale too.
It's on the day, yeah, the 4 and the day, right beside, they the same, it's basically almost the same thing. Simple play. Everybody, I'm telling you right now, this is giving me COVID vibes. Okay, I've been watching Flash for the past 2 weeks, and I've been saying, and this dude on there called Flash called Vibes. That's his power extra hero thing. He a vibe, right? I'm receiving COVID vibes, everybody.
Chris.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. I got a day trend line starting in October.
It's this. Yep. It's this. It's
I was
been.
like, oh my God, this is what you've been talking about from when you were talking in our class.
Yep. It's respecting that day line. Since October 31st, really. November 1st, October 31st. It started right there. It's been respecting this line ever since then.
I've been frustrated.
Yeah, Chris, too.
We could have been in the swing.
Yep. Man, if you're in the swing then, good Lord have mercy. What you were saying, Joseph? I think that was Joseph about to say something. What you were saying?
Yeah, that same trend that you had pointed out a while back to us. From October, I think I was on TradingView yesterday. I seen an article come up, and it had that trend, and they said from October 28th. I just laughed because I'm like, man, Chris been on this thing. He been showing us for the longest about this.
Yep. And the thing about it is, this is the thing about it. If we see it, they see it, everybody sees it. So what are they going to do when it comes to that line? They're going to hold their breath and say, listen, it's been respecting this line since October. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get in, make it happen. And that's what's happening, everybody. When I say this is giving me COVID vibes, when I say COVID vibes, I'm talking about a 2-year run up inside of this tunnel, inside of a tunnel. Just like we're inside of a tunnel right now, that's the vibes that we're getting. You're getting inside this tunnel, you're getting aggressive pushes, moves up, and you're getting aggressive push downs. But what is it doing? It's staying inside of the boundaries. It's staying inside of our boundaries. And as you can see, the closer and closer the farther up we go, the larger the tunnel becomes. It starts off a little narrow, and then boom, it starts to explode up. If you look right now, everybody, if you look at this tunnel or this funnel right now, if this funnel plays like it's supposed to, like it should play or it's supposed to play, this looks like we can see SPY come up to a 527 or 530. We're at 512 right now. That's basically an $18 move to the upside. So what this is telling us is that we potentially have an $18 plus move to the upside the next time the stock decides to go crazy. Okay? $18 move.
Possibly could go crazy tomorrow with that CPI data, couldn't it?
It could. It could. It could. It definitely could, right? But this is the thing about it. This is the thing about it. This push down on Friday right here. This push down on Friday. 1 second. Let me log into Thinkorswim 2. This, what happened? Everybody, I'm officially coming to Charles Schwab on May 10th. May 10th, they moving my account over.
Too. I think mine's the 10th or the 14th.
Yep.
Same here.
Okay, cool.
Mine's the 10th.
Yep, I'm the 10th. That's good. That's good. They probably getting the last little ones over there. Okay. So right here. 1 second. Boom. Okay. Right here, everybody. On Friday, this powerful push down right here. Let me go to the 1 day time frame right quick. Make it look dramatic. This push down right here on Friday, everybody. This was a major push down. Major push down. In half a day, basically. It started around probably like 11 o'clock, and it took us on out throughout the end of the day. Major push down. Okay. Now, granted, this push up right here, okay, this push up right here on SPY, what did it not do? Okay, what did it not do is a question. It's a great question. Take a look right here. It closed right here on Friday. It closed right there on Friday. Okay, it closed right there on Friday. So today, what did SPY do? Or what did it fail to do? Okay.
It closed outside of the candle.
Exactly. It still closed outside of Friday's low. Not Friday's low, but Friday's close. It still closed underneath Friday's close. What does that tell us? Now, based upon tomorrow, we got data. That's tomorrow the data come out, right? CPI data, that's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, granted, tomorrow we got CPI data coming out, so that can kind of just throw a monkey wrench in everything, right? It can go up crazy, go down crazy, either or. Okay. But granted, at the end of the day, since we were not able to break above the previous day close, that's a sign that we may still have a little bit of work to do before we move up, which I'm personally okay with. Okay. I'm personally okay with it. All right. I believe we have a little bit more consolidation to take place. I believe we're going to find a consolidation zone somewhere between, we're going to find out where this other demand zone in a few, but a demand zone and a supply zone. We're going to find this consolidation period. Up and down, up and down, up and down. We're going to possibly see breaks of this trend line and wicks back above them. We may see a couple close beneath this trend line, but stay close attached to it and then shoot right back above it.
Hey, Chris, on Friday's candle, isn't that a bearish engulfing candle as well?
A huge bearish engulfing candle. Okay? Huge bearish engulfing candle. If you look at Nvidia's candle, it look even 10 times worse. Look at Nvidia's. Now that's a huge bearish.
Yeah, I said the same thing about Nvidia in the Discord. I said, man, that engulfing candle took out like the last 3-4 days.
Exactly. Just took it out. Didn't even think about it. It was $100 swing. $100 swing on it, right? Tuck it out. Okay? So we do have some work to do. Friday's drop down is still in effect. Still in effect. Okay? Now, what are we thinking about now? Okay? Let's take a look at this thing, right? This is the 4-hour time frame. Or this is the 1 year, 1 day time frame. We've come to our trend line. So we're at our trend line. So we should potentially have some type of push up. Okay. We had a push up, come back, and now we're going to be looking to try to break above it. Okay. I believe we can have some consolidation in between this previous high right here and down here at this low. So we might have like a $10 range of consolidation. 518 to 508. We can consolidate right in between there. Boom, 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 boom. Just consolidation, consolidation, consolidation. Okay? It'll be interesting to see if we get good data tomorrow and we break above that 518. That would be interesting to see. Okay? It would be interesting to see. Right now, let me show you guys Friday as well right quick. What happened on Friday. Then we'll go into the market and see what the market is looking like. Let me share my screen. Okay, on SPY. The RSI told us a beautiful story. Okay, told us a beautiful story. Look down here at the RSI, everybody. I want you guys to pay perfect attention. Okay. So you guys see down here on the RSI where I have this flag forming on the RSI. You see I have the blue line right here and the blue line right here. Okay. So what was happening, everybody, what was happening was a perfect sell-off was happening. Okay, a perfect scenario was taking place. Okay, we were finding lower lows on the RSI. Lower highs on the RSI. Look right here. If we go back to right here, that's a low. That's a low. We got this low right here. But then it came back up right here. Then that's a low. That's a low. That's a low. And every time it hit the top of this trend line, it's making a lower low. Y'all see that? I mean, a lower high. Y'all see that? Okay. But the entire time we're making these lower highs, the stock market is doing what? It's going up, 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 up. So when we look at that, that's something is off from that. Okay? Something is off. It's not right. It's the RSI is going lower every single push-up, but the stock price is going higher. Everybody, when you see that, it's about to be a flood. It's about to be some type of something is not wrong. We have to correct. We need a correction because everything is off. Like, you know, you go to the chiropractor and they correct your back or all that good stuff. That's what's happening right now. We have to have a correction and get back on track.
Isn't that bearish divergence, Chris?
There you go. I was looking for the word. I was trying to find the word divergence in my mind. I couldn't get that word divergence out, but I was looking for the word. But Zach, that's exactly what it is. That's a divergence. A bearish divergence. Because you're seeing the market go up, but the RSI is going downward. We're making lower highs. And then Friday, we look in the market on Friday. Look what happened. Friday, when the market opened, I want to say, let's see. Let's make sure this is Friday. Friday, I want to say right around here. Is this Friday? Yep. Friday, when the market opened, we opened right here at the top of this. The top of this downward trend. So therefore, when we opened up right here, therefore we had nothing but downward to go because we've been trading inside of this flag. So right now we're at the bottom of this flag. If we break beneath the bottom of this flag, everybody, we're going down some more. If we bounce off of this bottom of this flag and push up, we're coming right back up here to the top of the flag, everybody. When we come back up here to the top of the flag, what do you think is going to happen? If it breaks through, we're going to keep going up. If it comes back down, we're going back down to the bottom of this flag until it gets to the end of the flag and then eventually break to the downside or the upside. In other words, everybody, either way this breaks is a signal that the stock is potentially going that direction. Okay? Either way, if it breaks to the downside, potentially going down. Break to the upside, potentially going up. Now, of course, we want to use some other indicators and see what else is going to be pushing it in which direction and get some more confirmation. Okay? But you guys see how this flag is forming. Yes or no? You guys see it?
Yes.
Yes. So, Chris,
Yes.
can I get this right? Let me get this right. So with the bearish diversion flag, that bad ride, you're getting lower highs. You're also getting, it's like shrinking, but you're also getting higher lows at the same time.
Yep, you're getting higher lows and you're getting lower highs. Exactly. Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yep, exactly.
You have to break down somewhere.
Yep, it has to break down. That's exactly what you just said. It has to break down somewhere. And where is that somewhere going to be? So let me make it again. So right here, we can start right here. Boom. Come right here. Right there. Now you see how that looks? Now this started to happen December 14th. Great run. right? Great run, but we see that it's going boom, 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 boom. And what that's telling us is the RSI, the strength index is saying, hey, we're losing, right? We're losing strength. Every up push, we're losing strength. Every time we push up, we're losing strength. It's literally like you lifting weights and you do the first one, you good. The second one, you good. The third one, you good. It keeps going up. Get to number 10, you pushed it up, right? But you struggling a little bit. You losing strength. So the RSI was telling us that, but the candlesticks was just going crazy, crazy, crazy to the upside. Therefore, that's telling us that, hey, it's not the whole market pushing up because the strength is pulling down. It's momentum pushing this market up. And anytime the momentum is pushing this market up, but the strength is going down, you're going to open up yourself for a disastrous day. And that's what happened on Friday. Okay? That's what's happening on Friday. So I want everybody make sure on the 1 year, 1 day time frame, you guys take a look at this. Okay. Remember, SPY rules the whole market. SPY, QQQ, they run the entire market. So if you're trading a different stock, these stock, the ETFs for SPY and QQQ are going to help you identify what your stock that you're trading is going to do. Okay. All right. Something to keep an eye on, everybody. Keep an eye on it. All right. So now let's go over here. Let's take a look where we are. I'm going to go back to trading view. Let's take a look where we are as far as SPY. Let's break down SPY right quick. Okay. All right. So right now with SPY, we closed at 511.28. And I think post-market, we are pushing up, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see where we are post-market. Post-market, we're 512.69. 512.69. We closed at 511.28, so we're already up $1. Yes, QQQ is a tech ETF, exactly. The top 100 tech stocks. Okay, so right now, we're already up $1, which is good. Bounced off of this trend line and pushing up, which is real good. Okay. So let's take a look. If we continue to fall, everybody, where could we possibly go? Okay, where could we possibly go if we continue to fall? Already we know where our top is at. I'm going to go to the 4-hour time frame. We know where our top is at, right? We have our top at 518. 518.22. That's our top. Okay, I'm going to make these a different color just for this, because I don't want to confuse them. All right. So our top is right there. Oh, there we go. Where's my thing? All right, we're going to make it gold. Hopefully, will it default? Okay, here we go. Hopefully it defaults. All right, so that's our top. Okay, we already know that that's our top right there. Okay, now where are we currently looking at for our bottom? Okay, or where are we looking at as a strong level of resistance, a strong level of support? Where are our next levels going down? Okay, so right here we have our top right here. That's that 512 area. If we come up here, we see we have some consolidation right here as well. Okay, got some consolidation right there. I don't know why this is doing that. Close that out. Okay, we got some consolidation right here as well. Okay, and let's keep going right here. We have more resistance right there as well. Okay, so on the screen right now, you will see that we have a level of that 518.22. Okay, that's one level. All right, the next level from the top is right down here at that 515 area. what is that? 515.60 area. That's another level of resistance for us. Resistance or support right now is resistance. And then we have another level right here, right around that 512 area. Okay, right around this 512.85 area. And that's currently where the stock is sitting right now. Okay, or did it move? Yep, 512.69, exactly where we are now. So right now, current day, at the current moment with post-market included, we are currently sitting right here at a resistance area. Okay, we're currently sitting at a resistance level, and this goes back to March 1st, March 4th, and yeah, March 1st through March 4th. We could not break this level of resistance. Okay, right here, we could not break this level of resistance. All right, and now as you can see, we're right back here to this same level. All right, so it'll be interesting to see if we break above this level, post-market or pre-market, to see how that kind of flows. If we do not break above this level, pre-market or post-market, that's a signal that we could be going right back down here to a 509 area, 509, 508 area. Okay, if we do break above it, our next level. Okay, our next level, if we break this 512 area, let's call it 513. If we break this 513 area, we can see a strong upward push to that 515.60 area. Okay, call it 515.50. So a break of 513 and a hold can take us right up here to, sorry about that, can take us right up here to 515.50. Okay, break 515.50, we're going to push for all-time highs. All right, that's to the upside. 513 to take us to 515.50. A break of 515.50 taking us to all-time highs again. All right, now downward movement. First thing first that we see that's sticking out like a sore thumb to us. We have this demand zone sitting right here at 506.60, 508.60. Okay, now this 508.60 level is a strong level of support. As you can see on a 4-hour time frame, right here, this goal line right here, you can see we set here for, let me extend it out some and go all the way across, and you'll see. You will see right here, we go all the way back here to February 22nd. We back here to February 22nd. Resistance couldn't break it. Resistance couldn't break it. We broke through, fell right back down, and we set here, couldn't break it all the way until we got until March 1st. So for like almost 8-9 days, we could not break above this level right here. We broke above it. It became a support level for us. Fell down here. Now we're holding that support. Support right here for 4 hours. Support right here for 4 hours. Support right here for another 4. Another 4. That's 16 hours. Okay, and then right here today, we came right back here to this exact same level, bounced off of it and pushed right back up. So we understand that 508 area is a strong level of support for us. Okay, strong level of support for us. It's a strong level of support. It's a 4-hour demand zone at the same time. Okay, this is a very, 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 very strong level right here. Okay. That's that 50, what is that exactly? Roughly around like 508.50. Let's call it 508.50. Okay? 508.50 is a strong level of support for us. So this is a level, if the stock comes back to this level, it would, in order for the stock to come back to this goal line, it would have to break what? It would have to break this trend line. It would have to break this trend line right here. If we break this trend line, what's going to potentially happen? If we break the trend line, there's going to be some whoa, whoa, whoa. We broke the trend line. Ah, it's over. Okay, everybody thinking it's over. But what do we have to wait for? We got to wait for this thing called confirmation. Okay? We have to wait for this thing called confirmation. Okay? What is this confirmation? The first confirmation is Breaking through this trend line right here, we come down to this demand zone right here at 508. The next demand zone down here started at 506. Because this demand zone is truly from 508 all the way down here to 504. It's a 4-hour demand, a $4 demand zone. But what we want to see is, we want to see if it breaks beneath it, we want to see a wick back above. If we get a wick back above, form us a bullish hammer candlestick, that's telling us something, everybody. What is that telling us? That's telling us that people are buying in. It's telling us that people do not want to sell. It's telling us that people are just kind of waiting to see what's going to transpire next week on FOMC meeting. It's telling us that we're waiting for another catalyst to continue this push up. It's telling us, it's waiting for us to tell someone to tell us that we're not crazy, that this market really wants to run up. It's telling us that this market has been running since October 31st, and we're not crazy for believing that it's going to continue to run up without a strong pullback. That's what we're waiting on. Okay? That's what we're waiting on. All right? In the meantime, what is happening? What's slowly happening is you're seeing the stock market go from being overbought to going back to being normal. The 1 year, 1 day on SPY is no longer overbought, everybody. No longer overbought. QQQ, if I'm not mistaken, it's no longer overbought. Okay, so right here in front of our eyes, it's not as drastic, or it's not as drastic as some of them other pullbacks. Like if you go back to July 2023, it's not a drastic pullback like that, but it's slowly pushing us back. Now, I would love to see a drastic pullback. Give me a drastic pullback so I can go all in. Okay, I'm already thinking about putting about 50,000 into the next Nvidia move. Okay. That's my thought process right now, everybody. Putting 50,000 into the next Nvidia move. Okay. I'm warring with myself on should I do 25 or do 50. But I'm a sucker for 100-cent deltas. I just love them. So I'm gonna try to figure out a 100-cent delta for at least a 1 year contract, 18-month contract, or try to get as close as possible to it. Yeah, that's the plan, energy. Energy is all I'm trying. I would not mind if Nvidia came back to like the 700s, maybe like that 780. That'd be gravy. If it goes back into, if it touched 700, I'm in on an 18-month, 2-year contract.
Chris, you think it's gonna go go up to 1,000?
Oh yeah, it's hitting 1,000.
Is that why you doing it?
Yeah, it's hitting 1,000. I mean, it's no doubt about it. It's going to 1,000. And we break down Nvidia in a second too. But yeah, it's Nvidia's going to 1,000. It's Tesla. It's COVID Tesla. That's what Nvidia is. I literally remember seeing Tesla at 300-400. It went to 600. And I'm saying Tesla's overbought. It can't go any higher. Next thing you know, Tesla went to 900. Oh, it's at 900. Next thing you know, Tesla went to 1,000. Oh, next thing you know, it pulled out. It pulled back. And next thing you know, it pulled back. And a couple of days later, it's right back up to now it's at 1,200. So if you want to see something similar to what Nvidia is doing right now, go back to look at Tesla. Nvidia has brought people into the market that's not in the market. They're not even real. That's not even traders. They just keep hearing everybody talk about Nvidia. Yep, and AMD is right behind it. Now AMD is struggling a little bit more because of their growth, right? Because AMD is not really producing too much money. But at the same time, sometimes it's not about producing money now, it's about producing money in the future. Okay, but we get into that later. Let's finish breaking this down right quick. Okay, so those are the areas, everybody. There's a lot more weight push. There's a lot of buyers to the downside when it comes to that 508 to 504 area. We have a lot of buyers in that zone. As you can see right here, we have demand zones right here. You can call it demand zone, order blocks, whatever you want to call them. I call them the same thing. They're interchangeable to me. Okay. Also, we have right down here. This is the new one that Davon had pointed out. It's called Fluid Trades. It breaks down demand zone as well, and this demand zone is right down there, that 505 area as well. Okay. Right there, that 505 area. Okay. So that's what we're looking at tomorrow. Okay. Man, I'm mad. Was in the live video last night and I couldn't click the link from YouTube. Where the link for the masterclass? Just type in mastermind right now. Type Coach Killer 5. Type in mastermind and I will DM you the link. Damien, why you on Instagram? Damien on Instagram and on Zoom at the same time.
He busted.
I'm messing with
Man,
you,
trying to support you all the way around, Chris.
I know, right? I love it. Okay, so let's stop right there. Any questions related to SPY, everybody? Any questions related to SPY? Any questions related to SPY before we move to QQQ? Miss Iola, you see 1350? Miss Iola, that's Nvidia, Miss Iola, 1350. Listen, when Miss Iola speak, I listen. I'm telling you, when Miss Iola speak, I listen. Tell you that much. Listen, I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at the 1350 by no means. I'm not mad at it. Okay. So that, everybody, so this is what we're looking for with SPY tomorrow. Of course, we get data coming out tomorrow. So when we get data that's coming out tomorrow, it could throw off everything if it's based upon good news, bad news. Good news, bad news. No, I'm with you, Miss Iola. I'm thinking 1,300 too. I mean, eventually it's gonna go to 2,000 eventually, unless they do a stock split. But they Nvidia is in the long haul, and Nvidia is still over. It's still at a good price right now. So what we're looking at tomorrow, everybody, we understand our 3 levels to the upside. Right now, our first level of resistance that we want to break through is that 512.69 area. Call it 513. Be on the safe side. 513 and be on the safe side. Okay. We break 513. We can see a clear path to 516. Okay, or 515.50. Clear path up there. All right. If we break that level, we're going to all-time highs. Okay, we're going straight to all-time highs. All right. To the downside, we want to see a break of that 508.50 area. Okay, that 508.50 area. As soon as we break that 508.50 area, everybody, we're going directly into a 4-hour demand zone. Okay, that demand zone stretches from 508.50 to 504 or 504.50. It's like a $4 demand zone, a 4-hour time frame. Okay, I personally do not see the stock going any lower than that 504 anytime soon. Now, if it does, okay, we may break 500. But if it goes to that 504, that's a strong level. Right? I doubt we'll see it. Even if CPI data comes out hot tomorrow and it's hot again, I don't think we'll break the 504 area. I think we just go down a little bit lower. We may break the trend line and then eventually go back above the trend line in a few days. Okay? So we will see how it plays out. All right? Also remember, Jerome Powell speaks next week. FOMC is next week. Okay? So that's SPY, everybody. That's SPY. Okay? That's SPY for basically right now. Still making higher highs. If we do happen to break 504, everybody, that's a potential sign of a downward trend starting to happen. Okay, that's a potential sign of a downward trend starting to happen because we're going to break these equal lows down here. We're going to break eventually. We will be breaking that and going down, back down here to this 498 area and coming down here. Now, granted, I'm not mad if we do go down to 498. I'm not mad at it at all. Just another opportunity to get in and buy at a lower price. Okay. Let's take a look at QQQ now. QQQ. Hopefully you guys screenshotted those levels or wrote them down. If you need me to go back to it, just let me know. For FOMC meeting, at what point should we play again? During questions or no. So listen, during FOMC, that's next week though. We'll talk about that probably on Monday more. But during FOMC, honestly, man, sometimes it's sometimes not even worth playing it. I'll be honest with you. It's not worth. You definitely do not play at 2 o'clock. You want to wait till Jerome Powell start to answer questions. Okay, he's going to say his speech and he's going to start asking questions. You want to, you will be able to determine the direction it's starting to go towards the latter part of his of the Q&A. Okay, you're gonna see a huge move to the upside, a huge move to the downside, huge move to the upside, huge move to the downside. Then you're gonna eventually start seeing it just start sitting there. Then eventually it's gonna break in the direction that it's gonna go. Okay, break in the direction it's gonna go. All right. All right. So QQQ. Let's talk about it. Let's look at it. So we have some levels drawn on QQQ from a while ago. All right. Remember, right around here, this is the 4-hour time frame. Yep. Right around here on the 4-hour time frame, we drew levels on QQQ right here. Probably about what, maybe like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago this was. Right around here, we say QQQ was consolidating in this zone right here. Okay. Whichever direction it broke and retest, okay, whichever direction it broke and retest was going to be that direction. So what happened was we fell through here, boom, fell down, came back through here off of some good news, and we shot up all the way up here, and voila, boom, came up here. Okay, then we fell back down here, right back down here into this 4-hour demand zone, shot right back out of this 4-hour demand zone. Boom, came up here. On Friday, we released everything, boom, boom, boom. Fell back down here to the bottom of this level right here, and then hit the demand zone. And right now we're pushing on up through. Okay, pushing on up through. That's what we're showing right now. Okay, so let's break this thing down from top to the bottom. Okay, of course we already know what's the top. The top for QQQ, all-time highs. Right there. That's roughly around that 448.60 level. Okay, all-time highs right there. Okay, now let's keep going down some. Next level right here. Okay, some double top action right here. Okay, got some double top action right here. Okay, that's roughly around that 446.88 area. Okay, let's call it 446.88. I like to round up with resistance. Let's call it 447. Okay, 447. All right, and then we come down here. We got some more clustering right around here. Kind of call that. It's a lot of mess right around this area, right around here. Somewhere right around here, it's a lot of mess around here. Let me see if what the indicator says. Okay, they break it down here. Okay, no worries. I like this right here. I see a lot of mess right around here as well. Okay, I see resistance, 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 support, support, resistance, support. I see something right there as well. So that's roughly around that 442.15 area. Okay, 442.15 area. Okay, and then of course we have this zone right, this area right here, which is that 439 area, roughly around 439. And then down here at the bottom, we have our 435.85. Okay, so right now we're sitting right here. And as you can see, QQQ is literally trading inside of this zone. It's going from one support level to a resistance level. It's going from a demand zone right here. Strong demand zone. We came into this demand zone for the third time today, everybody. We hit this demand zone for the third time today. Well, really more. So this is started right here. 1 time, 2 times, 3, 4, 5. We can count those as close. 6, 7, 8 times. It bounced to this demand zone 8 times, everybody. Each time it comes to this demand zone, it bounces out. But something interesting happened this go around as well. This time it did not go all the way into the demand zone. It stopped a little bit short of it. Okay, it didn't go all the way down here like it did the last time we went to 434. This time it came to 435. Meaning what? What does that mean? That means the buyers bought in earlier than normal. Okay, the buyers bought in more earlier than normal. Okay, and every time we come in this demand zone, we bounce and we break above this resistance level. So we've broken above this resistance of this 439.27. We're doing some of this post market right now. Okay, we're above that level. Okay, our next stop is roughly around this 442 area. 442 is our next area. So we can see a move from 439.27 up to 442. That'll give like a $3 move or a $4 move up on QQQ tomorrow when the market opens if we're up at this gold level. So it'll already be up $4. Okay? We break this level here on QQQ. We can see a push up to this 446 area. Let's call it 447. We can see a strong push up to 447. The last 2 times we broke above this 442 area, it took 1.5, possibly 4-hour candlestick to make it up there. So in other words, it took a half a day to make it to 447 the last 2 times we broke through this 442 level right here. I think my computer's going to die. 1 second. All right, there we go. There we go. And as you can see that right here. So for example, we broke above that level and then boom, straight to the top. Right here, we broke above this level and then boom, straight to the top. It took really about an hour or 4 hours and maybe like 5 hours to get up there. Okay, so tomorrow. So now think about this, everybody. This is what you think about. This is what I want you to think about. In order for that to happen again, that means that QQQ would have to have roughly around a $10 day tomorrow almost. So right here we see QQQ actually close. 1 second. What did QQ close at today? QQQ closed at 437.39. Okay, 437.39. Post market has pushed us on up to 439.28. So it's up $1 and some change. So in order for us to get to this 447 tomorrow, QQQ would have to have a $10 day. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Is it stretching it? Yes, I think it's stretching it. Okay? Yes, I think it's stretching it. So Chris, what are you saying? I believe tomorrow, if QQQ hit 442, we will see rejection. Okay? We could potentially see rejection if it hit 442 tomorrow, because that would be a $5 move that QQQ has already taken for the day. Okay, y'all with me? That'll be a $5 move that QQQ has already moved up for the day. So therefore, we may come here to this level, get some consolidation, or we maybe even get some rejection, pushing back down. If we push back down, Chris, where we're going? We're going back to our next support level. This level of 438 right here. If we go back down there, we could trade inside of this box. And keep in mind, everybody, tomorrow CPI data comes out, so everything can be misconstrued. Okay? Everything could be misconstrued tomorrow just because we got the data coming out tomorrow. Okay? Let's see, question. All right, so that's going to be interesting to see tomorrow on QQQ. All right, if QQQ happens to push up and go crazy tomorrow, what does that mean for all the other tech stocks? The tech stocks are going crazy tomorrow as well. Do I think the CPI data tomorrow is going to make any major contribution? It all depends on where. The data comes in at. If it's smoking hot, yeah, we can see a strong push down to the downside. Appreciate it, Billy. We can see a strong move to the downside. If not, we probably might get some more consolidation throughout the day. Okay? I think right now, I personally believe consolidation is good. I'm a fan of consolidation right now. Because remember, everybody, where do we make our money at when we trade for the most part? We make our money for the most part on that upward move to the upside. Okay? Up to the upside. When do people lose their money? They lose their money when it's consolidating like this. Okay? So what we're waiting for that next push to the upside or that next push to the downside where we're going to 2, 3, 4 day trend to the upside or the trend to the downside where we're going to stack a lot of money. And then we're going to do what? Then you sell, you get out before the fall or before the push up. Okay? All right. Anybody, any questions there? Any questions on QQQ? On what we're looking at? So first thing first, tomorrow we're looking for a push up. If we open up, if we come to this 442, that's the first level of resistance. I mean, there are other levels of resistance, like with pivots, have resistance and stuff like that. But this is a 4-hour major level of resistance. Okay, a push down. We want to see it. We want to see what happens when it comes back down to test that 438, 439 area, and then from there back down to this 435 area. Okay, let's call it 436. And you have a demand zone sitting right there. Okay. Puts are truly not in play on QQQ. If it falls down to this demand zone this level right here, puts are truly not in play until we break this demand zone, because we have not broken this demand zone. This demand zone is holding strong. Okay. If we break beneath this demand zone, everybody, that's a signal. That's a sign we're going down. It is what it is. We're going down. Okay. When we start going down, you want to start looking for lower highs and higher lower highs and lower lows. How does pivots? Let's see. How does pivot points relate to charting and price action? So pivot points based upon the previous day high, previous day low, and previous day close. What it's going to pinpoint out for you tomorrow is going to pinpoint out this pivot point is a place where price may be attracted to. Okay, price action may be attracted to this level right here. Okay, that means it's going to be a good opportunity to buy to buy calls or buy puts at that pivot point, whenever we find a direction it's going to go. Okay, it's like that pivot point is almost like a magnet. Okay, you're going to see a lot of hovering, or you may potentially see hovering around that around that pivot point. Okay. All right, that's QQQ, everybody. All right, let's take a look at good old Nvidia. All right. Nvidia. All right, as you can see with Nvidia just runs up. Okay, Nvidia just runs up, everybody. It is going up and away. All right, up and away. Okay, so let's take a look and see what happened on Friday. On Friday, Nvidia is going up, extremely oversold. As you can see, I got my Knoxville divergence thing right. I mean, overbought. My Knoxville divergence thing was going crazy. Scream on the 4-hour time frame, we're overbought. The 1 year, 1 day, the Knoxville divergence is telling us the exact same thing. You're overbought and momentum is slowing down. Overbought and momentum is slowing down. That's what these red lines mean. It's a signal. Okay, just because it shows up doesn't mean it's going to stop right there. But it's just saying, listen, it's coming. Okay, it's coming, and it definitely came. Look at this 1 week candlestick right here. The crazy part about it, the thing still ended up green for the week. Okay, it still ended up green for the week after having $100 swing in 1 day. It still ended up green on the weekly time frame. When I tell you this stock is a beast right now, it is a beast. Everybody, you are truly witnessing history in the making right now. You're witnessing history in the making right now on a stock that's running up, and every single analyst is saying the exact same thing. And what they're saying is it's just beginning. You ask the analyst when the video failed. You ask the analyst, "Hey, does that mean we're Nvidia's selling? It's time to sell Nvidia?" Everybody said the exact same thing. No. It means it was just over. It was overbought. The momentum was too much. It needed to take a breather. We're in the beginning stages of Nvidia. Only in the beginning stages. So take a look. 4-hour time frame, everybody. we have a 4-hour demand zone that has been holding true for 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours. What's that 16? 20 hours, everybody. Almost 20 hours we have been sitting in this 4-hour demand zone. When the stock fell hard Friday, boom, it fell down to this 4-hour demand zone. It briefly broke through that 4-hour demand zone today and then pushed right back up. But then right here, it stayed down in this 4-hour demand zone. It couldn't quite pick up the speed. It couldn't quite pick it up. Appreciate it, Billy, with the pivot points. Everybody, somebody make sure they copy those pivot points and put them somewhere so we can have them tomorrow morning when we trade live. Okay, so right here we have this 4-hour demand zone with Nvidia. Okay, so what are our levels to the upside? Okay, we do have some strong levels to the upside. If you look right here, we have a strong level right here that's keeping us from pushing back up. Okay, it's keeping us from pushing back up. That level right there is roughly around, what is that? 890. Roughly around at 893.73. So I just call it 894. Right around that 894 area is a strong level of resistance for us. Right now, we're currently sitting around, what are we sitting around? 869 and some change. Okay. That 894 area is a strong level of resistance for us. Okay. Prior to that, even before we get to that level, we have another level of resistance. Okay. Right here. This 874 area. We can call it 875. Let's just call it 875, 876. That 876 area is a strong level of resistance as well. Okay? Strong level of resistance as well. Okay? Those are the levels that we have to fight through to the upside for Nvidia. If we do happen to break back above that 875, that's when we're going to come into that $900 range. If we get back to that $900 range and we stay in that $900 range, we are eventually going to go back up here and test all-time highs again. But we have to get above that $900 range again on Nvidia. Okay? As you can see, the last time we touched 900, it took us, 12 hours, maybe 12, 16 hours to get to that 974. It took us about 16 hours to get to 74, 16 hours when I'm saying trading hours, right? To get to that 974. So it did not take much time for us to get up there. Okay? Granted, do I think we're about to push back up right now? Honestly, I do not want us to. But my wants mean absolutely nothing when it comes to the stock market. I would love to see Nvidia go into the 700s. Okay? I would love to see Nvidia come down here to this 4-hour demand zone down here at 780. That would make my day. Make my whole life. Okay? Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. Could it happen? Probably could. It could happen, depending on what Jerome Powell says and what the CPI data says. But last week when Jerome Powell was speaking, Jerome Powell definitely gave us dovish, right? He was very dovish, meaning he wasn't bearish at all. He was kind of a little on the bullish side. He gave us a little bit of comfort. Okay, so that drop down on Friday had nothing to do with anything Jerome Powell said last week. It had everything to do with exhaustion. I said it, I'm going to say it again, everybody. I'm getting COVID vibes. I'm getting COVID vibes, everybody. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. Okay? Granted, I would like one more sharp pull back, just for my sanity's sake, just for my comfort level. But if we don't get it, we don't get it. Where do I think Nvidia is going? I honestly don't think anything. I don't think anything is stopping Nvidia. I think if Nvidia hit their earnings next quarters for Q1, they hit their earnings. It's Nvidia may be at that $1,300 a lot faster than we think, Miss Ayola. But for sure, I believe it will hit $1,000. Nvidia, I definitely believe it hit $1,000. I don't think that's far fetched. I do believe Nvidia can go to $1,100, $1,200. I've been saying it since Nvidia was like $400 or $500 that it's definitely hitting 800. It hit 800 now, and definitely think it's going to that $1,200 mark. Okay. Now the question is, if it goes up to that $1,000 mark, are you taking profits? No, absolutely not. If it goes up to the $1,000 mark now, that's just the beginning. Okay. If it goes and once it meets that $1,000 mark, it's only the beginning because we went to 974 and fell down. So the majority of the push up is going to be us climbing back up. Okay. It's going to be us climbing back up. Well, let me start there. I don't know if I'm gonna take profits or not. I possibly would take profits. That's a lot of money. Okay, so I probably would take some profits. Might leave some runners there, but probably would take profits. Okay, all right. So with Nvidia to the upside, we want to see these levels, see how price reacts around these levels. Today, you've seen every time we came to this level, this 896, 897 level, whatever. We came to it and we rejected that level. Okay, came right here, reject, push down. Came right here today to try to retest that level. We rejected and pushed back down to this demand zone. Okay, thing about this demand zone is two things that I'm seeing right now, and I may see it better on a 1 hour time frame. Let's see. Do I see it better on the 1 hour time frame? Okay, right here on the 1 hour time frame, take a look right here. This is what I'm seeing. We had a downward trend kind of going right here. Okay, this downward trend has been broken during during post-market. Okay, it has broken during post-market, but we had a nice 1 hour downward trend pushing down here. Also, if you go here to the 4 hour time frame, you'll see. Let me erase this. Boom, boom, boom. These things are very small, but they play a major role. Look inside this demand zone, everybody. Somebody tell me, what do they see that's interesting in this demand zone? Right here.
Higher lows.
There you go. Higher lows out of the demand zone. Higher lows out of Big Mama's house. We have low right here. Higher low right here. Higher low right here. What does that tell us, everybody? That tells us the buyers are doing what? The buyers are buying in sooner than the previous 4 hour candlestick. What else does it tell us? It tells us the sellers are still pushing it down, but they're not pushing it all the way down to the previous lows. Okay?
Consolidate a good bit too.
Yep, consolidating, exactly. Now, what else is it showing us right here to the upside, though? Upside is showing us here's a low, here's a high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay?
That flag.
That flag. There you go. There go a flag. We put this flag here. It's a little iffy flag, but it's a flag, needless to say. Say we go right there. And then we come right here. We got a flag, like a small flag forming on the 4 hour time frame. Let's see how that looks on the 1 hour time frame. Look how it looks in the 1 hour time frame. Down, up, down, up, down, up. We're breaking through right now on the 1 hour time frame. Tomorrow morning, could we wake up and it be up there? Possibility. Okay? Possibility. All right, we will see. Hey, no. Your brother's in the bed? Your brother's in the bath? Took a bath already? They took a bath? Your brother's not took a bath yet? Go run your brother's bath water for me. All right, go run their bath water for me. They are in the tub? Okay. All right. So that's the possibility what we have right there. Very, very interesting, everybody. Very, very, very interesting. This is what I'm gonna say, everybody. Y'all ever heard the song? 1 second. What's wrong with my screen? Here we go. Okay. I don't know if y'all ever heard the song. Have y'all ever heard the song in church? I grew up in the Amy Zion church. Trouble don't last always. No, trouble don't last always. I know y'all heard that song before, right? Listen.
Yes.
Trouble don't last always. I'm telling you. So right now, I want you guys to think about that. When I say that trouble don't last always, no, trouble don't last always. Everybody, I strongly believe this market's going. I could be completely wrong. This market could be going down, baby. Yo, shooting in the Range Rover, right? But listen, I tell you this. I believe it's going the opposite direction. I believe it's going up. I think this consolidation. I think consolidation is going to be great. I think consolidation is going to be great. I believe even a downward push would be great. I'm all for it. I want to get in at the best price possible. Okay. And matter of fact, one thing before we go, let me show you guys Tesla right quick. Let me show you guys Tesla, how Tesla looked during COVID. Also, everybody, my COVID indicator going crazy right now. Not COVID, but Tesla buying indicator is kind of going crazy right now. It's saying that it's oversold, right? It's oversold, and the momentum to the downside is slowing down. So as you can see right here, this is the 4-hour time frame. No, you can't see it. Hold on.
We can't see your screen. Oh,
You see it now?
you see it, yeah.
Okay. So right here. So right here, I'm on the 4-hour time frame. This tells me that, hey, the momentum is slowing down and the stock is oversold. Okay, that's on the 4-hour. That's on the 1-hour time frame. The 1 year, 1 day time frame, exact same thing. It's telling me on the 1 year, 1 day time frame, this stock is oversold and the momentum is slowing down. The only reason why I say it may have a little bit more room to drop is because if the stock market does pull back, COVID is going to pull back with it. Now, granted, this morning, out of all the stocks, COVID was the only green stock for a while this morning. COVID's up like not COVID. Tesla's up like $3 to $6 this morning, and everything else was red. Okay?
Chris, what indicator is that?
That's the Knoxville divergence.
Okay, thank you.
It's the Knoxville divergence. And take a screenshot of this right here so you can put it, so you can set it as a default like this. I go bars back, I go 30, RSI 21, momentum period 20. Okay? So set it like that, and it's gonna give you the so when they do pop up on your screen, it's gonna mean it's gonna be the real deal Holyfield. If you go farther than 30 days, you're gonna get more signals like that, but they could be false news. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. So let's take a look at this code. Let's take a look at this thing called COVID.
COVID all in your head, isn't it?
I know, right? Take a look at this Tesla.
You the right name for Tesla right now.
Yeah, you're right.
This Tesla COVID run, everybody.
Look at cold.
Let's look at this Tesla COVID run right here, man. Let's just go back, take a flashback, right? Okay. So this Tesla COVID run. All right. Well, why does it look like this? It don't look right. Is it just me? Why I say negative? The stock. Okay, I see. All right. Trying to make it bigger and everything. Let's go right here. Here we go. All right, here we go. Okay, so as we can see, COVID hit what, March 2020, March 2022. Now keep in mind, everybody, these prices are gonna show, they're gonna be a little bit different because COVID, I mean not COVID, good geesh Louise. Tesla has had like two or three one of them things called what they call stock splits since then. So that's why the prices look like this. Okay, trust and believe, the numbers were a lot higher. So March 2020, right around here. Okay, you see Tesla doing what Tesla doing, right? It's doing this, doing that, going down, and then boom, we start to get a move on Tesla. Tesla starts moving up. Tesla runs up. Right here, Tesla goes from $60 up to $120. And then we get consolidation for the month of July, August, September, boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, September, end of August hit, Tesla goes from $90 to $165, something like that. Hot, strong push down, small push up, another small push down. Then we kind of consolidate. Next thing you know, boom, huge push up. Go from 140 all the way to, where do we go to? And this is the run right here, everybody. This is the run. Tesla goes from right here on November 2020 from 140, let's say, all the way to 300. Boom. 140 to 300. Okay? 140 to 300. Let's keep going. Okay? Then we got a lot more consolidation out of Tesla. Because, you know, of course, Elon Musk is the only person that can ruin his own stock. So we get some consolidation all the way from January all the way truly to September. And then next thing you know, it goes crazy to the upside and goes all the way to 420. 420. And then from there, we haven't seen that level. We haven't seen that level again since then. But that was that COVID run. So in reality, it went from like $200 all the way up to almost like $1,400, $1,500 before the stock split. It may have hit $2,000 for the stock split, but the stock went crazy, bananas, and that's how that run looked. Okay. Granted, these signs of consolidation right here on Tesla was all caused by Elon Musk. One time Elon Musk got on Instagram one time Elon Musk stock was at $900. He got on Instagram and said his stock was overpriced. The stock fell all the way down to $600 in almost 2-3 days. Next time the stock going back up, Elon Musk dumps his own stock. And his brother dumps his stock. And then there's a whole thing going around saying Elon Musk told his brother to dump the stock because he was about to dump stock and all that stuff. So Elon Musk kills his own stock all the time, right? Just because it's him and he really doesn't care, right? In that whole run, Elon Musk became the wealthiest man in the world multiple times. Yes, I will, Miss Kim. Send an email, Miss Kim, to the admin@iwantknowledge.com, and Jada send it right over to you. Okay, it's up there. She just has to send it to you. Okay, so everybody, tomorrow we get the CPI data coming out. It's gonna be interesting, right? It's gonna be an interesting day. We'll see how everything plays out and see how this goes. I'm excited to see what happens, right? I think I don't know which way it's gonna go. I don't know if we're gonna have hot data or not, but I don't think whichever direction it goes, even if it goes up, I don't think it's going to stay up if it goes up. And if it goes down, I don't think it's going to stay down. I think it's going to come right back to this medium area and just kind of consolidate right around there for a while. Okay. All right, everybody. So tomorrow morning, if you're in the new accelerated program, you'll be with JT tomorrow morning. If you are in the promised land and the old accelerated program, you are with me tomorrow morning, live trading at 9:15. Okay, everybody? Any questions before we jump off? Any questions?
Everybody have a good night.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a good night.
Good night. Good night.
Hold on, Miss Kelly. Stay on 1 second, Miss Kelly. Miss Felicia Kelly, you still on?
Yes.
Okay. Are you around that link right now?
Let me go to my email. Hold on.
Okay.
You want me to share my screen or?
No, you don't have to. I'm about to do something right quick on
Okay.
my end, and
Okay.
then it should take care of you.
Jada sent me something else. Let me see. I'm downloading.
Okay. Try the password is going to be your first name. I put a password on just now. Try that password should be your first name.
Okay, hold on. You said you put a password where now? Like, oh,
So hit let me make sure I save it first. Never. Okay. So now go ahead and refresh, hit the link now, or maybe refresh your screen, hit the link, and then once you hit that link, it may ask you for a password.
okay.
And it's a capital, the first letter is capitalized.
Okay, so use the same link?
Yep, use the same link.
All right. Oh, the password now is my first name?
Yep, with a capital, first letter capital.
Okay. Yes, I got it.
All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Perfect. All right.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, you have a good night.
You too.
All right. Bye. Where is my zone? Right here. All right. All right, Instagram. Hope you guys enjoyed that session. That was a session that we have at Instagram and YouTube. That's a session that we have every Monday with my individuals that's in my mentorship program. Break down the market, see what's the next day is going to bring, and so on and so on. If you are interested in joining and learning these type of things, if you want to be a part of my upcoming mastermind, I have a 5-day mastermind coming up March 25th through March 29th, where I break down everything from A to Z, what I use to trade stock options. Okay, on Instagram, comment the word mastermind right now, and I will send you the link. Comment mastermind, and I will send you the link to join. Yep. Comment mastermind, and I will send you the link. If you're on YouTube right now, you can go to my Instagram and comment mastermind, or I believe the link is in the description box. If it's not in this description box, just go to one of my other videos, and you can see it you can get that link to join in. Okay, everybody, right now, I tell everybody this: the stock market is in a great place. AI is in a great place. It's in its early development. This is the opportunity. These are the times and the opportunities for you to take advantage of once in a lifetime situations or opportunities. Okay, it's like when the first time McDonald's came out, or the first time the internet came out, the first time that cell phones came out. You are able and willing, and you have enough. You are able and willing, and in the right place to be able to capitalize off of this for the future. Even if it's long term, if you want to be in the long term and say, hey, I want to invest for the future 20, 30 years down the road, this is the opportunity to start putting your funds into certain companies that's going to be around for a long time. Okay? And you're going to see it grow. All right? If you see where the stock market came from to see where it's at right now, imagine where the stock market is going to be 10, 15, 20 years from now. Okay? Learn this skill set on how to trade, how to do long-term investing, how to do short-term investing. Learn the skill set. Okay? So once again, if you want to learn how to do it, comment mastermind on Instagram. And in my class is March 25th through 29th. It's like 14 days away, if I'm not mistaken. 15 days away. Okay? All right, everybody. You all have a good one. All praise to the Most High.